If you've ever needed to send an HDMI signal long distance, say across your house, office, or even through a digital signage setup without losing your video quality, today's device is for you. Introducing the 1080p HDMI Extender over Ethernet JTD3176. It's an easy and reliable way to transmit full HD video up to 400 feet over a single Cat6 cable or higher Ethernet cable. It supports one-to-one or one-to-many setups over network, includes HDMI loop out for local monitoring, and even lets you control your source device remotely through IR Passthrough. Let's take a closer look at the device. This extender is plug and play and is incredibly easy to get running. First, we'll show you how to do one-to-one connection. First, we're going to connect our HDMI source into the HDMI input on the transmitter. Today, we're using an Apple TV as our source. Use a Cat6A or Cat7 Ethernet cable to connect the transmitter to the receiver, up to 400 feet for 1080p or 660 feet for 720p. Plug in your display to the HDMI output on the receiver, and then you're good to go. It's all connected now. Now we'll show you how to do one-to-many connection. You'll need a network switch for this and multiple receivers. Connect your HDMI source into the HDMI input on the transmitter. Then using a Cat6A or Cat7 Ethernet cables, connect your transmitter to the network switch. For the best performance, use JTech Digital's AV over IP ready network switches. They're optimized for video transmission. Today we're using our 48-port gigabit Ethernet switch for AV over IP system, JTD3136. Finally, plug in your receivers to the network switch using Ethernet cables. Then, plug in your display to the receivers using HDMI output. And there you go, now you're all connected. Need to monitor the source locally? There's a handy HDMI loop out on the transmitter, so you can plug in your nearby display and keep an eye on the content that is being transmitted. Let's go through some of the key features of this extender. One-to-one or one-to-many setups. You can run a simple point-to-point connection or go bigger with a one-to-many distribution using a network switch. HDMI loop out for local monitoring. The HDMI loop out lets you view content locally on a monitor or display while still sending the signal to remote screens. Perfect for control rooms, security systems, or even a gaming setup. Way IR Passthrough. This lets you control your source device from the receiver location using the original remote control. Flexible resolution support. Handles 480p, 720p, 1080i, and full 1080p. So it's ready for anything from legacy gear to modern devices.
Wait, I have some questions about this.
Well, what is it?
Can I connect multiple receivers to one transmitter?
Just use a network switch to expand your setup and purchase additional receivers as needed. And for the best performance, use JTech Digital's AV over IP ready network switches. They're optimized for video transmission.
Where can I use this extender kit?
This extender is great for multi-screen signage, retail walls, and more.
Well, that was really helpful. Thank you.
So that's the JTech Digital 1080p HDMI extender over Ethernet, a simple, affordable, and reliable way to transmit HDMI over long distances with zero compromise on quality. If you're building a home theater, upgrading classroom AV, or powering digital signage display across a big space, this thing is a great choice. Thank you so much for watching.